12 News at 10 starts now.
We begin tonight with breaking news. DPS and Gilbert police are on the scene of a serious crash. This is video from Sky 12 over the scene near the Loop 202 and Williamsfield Road. Details are still limited right now, but you can see the damage to those cars. One of them there rolled over on the side of the road. 12 News has a crew in the area right now. This is actually a live look at the scene. We are staying in contact with DPS to learn more about what happened. Stay with 12 News and 12news.com for the latest updates. Now to Mesa, where a couple is reeling tonight after losing everything in a fire. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight for 12 News at 10. I'm Bianca Bono. Mark and Caribe have the night off. The couple had recently moved into their new home and now they're left with no place to go. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra spoke with them earlier today and is joining us from Mesa tonight.
The family tells me they had been living here for less than 24 hours when that fire started and quickly destroyed the home.
If you look through this window,
a home now blackened by soot.
That's where the fire started.
Was once a new beginning for Elizabeth and Brian Petrie.
I couldn't believe that our home in a matter of minutes was gone and everything in it.
Shortly after moving into their new Mesa home near Val Vista Drive in Main Street, the couple came back from returning a U-Haul to find their trailer engulfed in flames.
I couldn't even stand there anymore. I had to go around the corner and sit in the van because I was watching everything burn our whole life.
Their brother, Charles Nauman, was inside when the fire started.
It went across here and then it went down by the stove there, and it flashed out.
He was able to quickly grab the dog and run outside, but not before getting burned.
And I had to come out because the smoke was too thick at that point, and the flames were up on me already.
The couple says Mesa firefighters initially had the fire mostly contained.
It ran out of water.
The cause is under investigation.
Everything in the home is black. There's soot everywhere. There's nothing that's not covered in soot.
Everything in the home and Brian's 2 motorcycles. Brian is paraplegic and the bikes were customized for him.
But it is set up for him to ride, which, as you can see, is not an option anymore.
Petrie says the home wasn't insured yet and they'd like to rebuild. The couple is starting over again, but this time with nothing.
We lost it all.
A GoFundMe page was created to help this family start over. We'll have a link to that on our website, 12news.com. In Mesa, Gabriela Becerra, 12 News.
Oh gosh, right before the holidays, that's just devastating. Gabby, thank you. Also developing tonight, crews in Gila County are investigating what started a fire at the Roosevelt Lake Marina. Sky 12 flew over the damage earlier today as it was still smoldering. Gila County officials tell us a boat caught fire at around 6 this morning. That fire then spread to 2 other boats, 2 houseboats, and a jet ski. The marina is now working to contact the owners of these boats. Well, let's get a look at our weather impact forecast with meteorologist Lindsay Riley. You're tracking a storm system for tomorrow. Which parts of the state are we talking about?
Just northern Arizona. So if you live north of I-40, you can expect a little bit of rain tomorrow. The highest elevations could see a few snowflakes as well, but that's going to be mostly above 7,000 feet. The clouds have moved in. Most of the showers right now up toward Utah and the Rockies. That's where the heaviest moisture will be over the next 24 to 36 hours. But our radar will begin to fill in during the overnight and into early tomorrow. And this is where we can expect some precipitation. The green is where we'll see some rain. The blue, a little bit of snow. So it just includes parts of the Navajo Nation above 7,000 feet, as well as the Grand Canyon. A couple raindrops around the Flagstaff area, and also can't rule out a couple raindrops near the White Mountains as well. Here's a timeline, 8:30 tomorrow morning, and that's when we're going to begin to see some of that rain and snow mix begin to push into northern Arizona. And as we get toward the lunch hour, that band is going to sink south. This is going to be very light. And then after 7 p.m., that moisture moves into New Mexico. So by Thursday, we wake up to a completely dry start. Your latest Thanksgiving Day forecast minutes away. Bianca.
All right, Lindsay, thank you. Well, the rush to get home for the holidays is now underway. TSA anticipates this will be the busiest travel week for Thanksgiving on record. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly joins us live at Sky Harbor tonight, speaking with people flying in and out of the valley today to try and avoid some of the chaos. Chase, how's it looking out there?
Well, Bianca, I'll tell you, when we first arrived at the airport a few hours ago, we did see very long lines at the passenger drop-off and pickup. But once you step foot into Sky Harbor, it appeared to be a completely different story. We didn't see any crazy lines at check-in or even at security gates, and people were surprised by that, but they know that tomorrow is going to be a different story. It's the calm before the storm at Sky Harbor International Airport.
Definitely works out that it's a little bit less busy on Tuesdays.
The TSA anticipates nearly 3 million people will travel the day before Thanksgiving, which is why these flyers chose Tuesday instead. So did you fly out today to try to avoid all the mess for tomorrow?
Yes, exactly.
Traveling the day before the busiest travel day was definitely part of our plans.
Some flying with their entire family.
We've got Maya, Audrey, and Noah, our 3 children.
Others with their dogs.
This is Pork Chop.
And cats. Does Pork Chop usually travel with you?
Yeah, he always travels with me.
And he does okay on the plane?
Oh, he's great on the plane.
Those coming into the valley, wanting to enjoy the simple pleasures.
Golf and weather.
But for many others, it was all about reuniting with family.
I didn't think I would cry, but this is her first time home. I've prepped her room and made her home-cooked meals.
But to get in the air cost more than what people anticipated. According to the Consumer Price Index for airline tickets, they've gone up 25% within the last year.
These ticket prices are crazy.
This is pretty steep.
That was extremely high. We normally don't pay as much as we did.
Others telling me they relied on their points to get tickets, wanting to do everything they could to be with their loved ones for Thanksgiving.
I just hope everybody has safe travels and gets back to their family.
Now, if you're one of the many traveling through Sky Harbor tomorrow, before you even head out the door, you're going to want to check your flight status. At last check, Sky Harbor currently has dozens of delays. So, like I said, before you head out the door, you want to check. But if your flight's good to go, you still want to arrive here with plenty of time to make sure you are able to make it through those security lines and make it to your flight on time. We're live at Sky Harbor. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
All right, good info there, Chase. Thank you. We'll still